Good morning, Froggy here. This is a CCW aluminum alloy rim that I picked up, and it's used. It's got some scratches and dirt on it and such, and I'm going to show you how to polish it up. Let's see if we can do a little close-up here. It's in pretty good shape, actually, but it's not really detailed out. First thing I'm going to do is just give it a quick wash with some degreaser and water, just to get things started before we get into the heavy work. This is some stuff called Purple Power that I've been using. Works pretty good. Simple Green is another one. I've already wet the wheel. I'm going to spray it with this. I'm going to scrub it with a scrub brush and then rinse it off. A little spray. That's a start. Now we've got some adhesive left over from wheel weights, and we've got some wheel weights still on there, so we're going to take them off. Okay, we're going to dry it off with an old rag, and then we'll get started on the wheel weights. Okay, now we're going to use a plastic scraper like you use in the kitchen. Instead of your fingernail, I guess you could use your fingernail, but this will work better, easier on your fingernail. And some parts cleaner, brake cleaner. And for this, I would put a glove on. Okay, this stuff is strong. We're just going to spray it and then scrape it. This is me. Scraping and spraying. Just keep working on it, one little piece at a time, and get them all off. Something I want to point out here, this is a bare aluminum wheel. It's got no clear coat on it, it's got no paint on it, just bare aluminum alloy. So you don't want to try this on a painted wheel or a clear coated wheel or a powder coated wheel. This is only for bare aluminum. And the other thing is, when you're using a chemical, give it a chance to work. Don't spray it on and start scraping like crazy right away. Give it a little chance to soak in. It'll make the scraping a lot easier. Okay, we've got the inner barrel, the part that goes in towards the car, all clean. Now I'm going to reach to the spoke side of the inner barrel and get the weights off that were on there and the adhesive. Okay, we're down to the last weights there, and see if I can show you how I get those off. Spray them up a little bit, and I just work this plastic piece under there and pop them off like that. Now I'm going to do some cleanup on the inside. This is obviously covered up by the tire when you put the tire on, but there's something here, I don't know what it is, and I wanted to show you this. It's called Aircraft Remover. It's a paint stripper. It's actually the best thing that I've found, and the strongest thing that I've found. You've got to be really careful with this stuff. Use it out in the open air, ventilated, gloves. But we're going to use it here, and then we'll go to the face of the rim. This is the aircraft removers eating right through this glove, so you've been warned. Be careful with this stuff. Okay, we got the inside barrel pretty nice, and inside of the rim. This section here I was trying to clean out. I started thinking that might have something to do with getting a good air seal here. There might be some kind of filler. So I'm going to leave that. And now we're going to go on to the front. Alright, in the front I got some others, Magan aluminum polish, and some Meguiar's all metal polish. So they both work pretty good. I might use a little bit of each. And I cut a fresh piece of this scrub. It's like a kitchen scrubber. And we're just going to put some polish on there and rub it in like that. Now this, remember, if you got painted or powder coated or cleared rims, this would leave scratches in them, so you want to do a different process. This is for bare aluminum. And this is machined aluminum. It's not polished yet. Polished aluminum would have like a mirror polish finish to it. This is machined, and I want to leave that machined finish on there. There's some scratches in here that are not going to come out. I would have to go all the way to polished, like a mirror polish on there to get those scratches out. I just want to make it look a little bit better. One more thing to notice, you notice I've got this up on a little bench now, just to get comfortable. You could do this on the ground, but why? If you can find a seat and a bench, you can get it up to a more comfortable working position. So here's some others. I'm going to dab some on. I like to start, you do small sections at a time. Here's the valve stem, so I'm going to do from there maybe two sets of spokes. That two, and then I'll wipe it up and move it around a little bit more. One thing you do not want to use is steel wool, because steel wool, it's a carbon, it's a metal, it will embed itself in the aluminum, and it will get kind of a rusty discoloration. So never put steel wool to aluminum alloy rims. I've got a couple of rough spots here that I'm actually going to take some sandpaper to. See that there? It won't come, I won't be able to rub that down with this, so I'm going to get some sandpaper. It'll be Garnet sandpaper, not any emery sandpaper or anything with metal. Although you could use aluminum oxide sandpaper. Here's some 220 aluminum oxide, so I'm going to use that. Okay, well that's as far as I'm going to take it. As I said before, I could get the scratches out. I don't know if you can even see them, but I'd have to take it down to a mirror polish, and I want to leave it as a machined polish, so a machined finish. So that's what I'm going to end up with there. I hope this helps you. Be careful, have fun. Remember, this is for bare aluminum, okay? Not your painted rims or clear coated rims or powder coated rims. Thanks.